Everybody,
Hey everybody, how are you? Welcome to Dustin and Michelle. This is my boyfriend Dustin.
and this is my lovely girlfriend, Michelle.
We're
Yes,
so
sir.
happy you guys decided to join us tonight.
Absolutely. We are so happy that you're here. And I just want to say really quick before I possibly pop out here, I've been having some serious internet issues today, so please bear with me if I pop out. I'll be right back. Michelle will take over graciously. So,
Yeah, I might have to step in a little bit, but I do have our notes, so I'm sure it's going to be fine. But we wanted to first of all say hi. Thanks for taking time to spend some time with us this evening. And we just were going
yeah.
to talk a little bit about what we did this week, how our week was. How was you? Had a great week, hon?
Yeah, we had some pretty good sales this week. We went to the bins a couple of weeks ago. I think maybe you've seen a Instagram reel, where we picked up like 5 or 6 different things and already sold like 4 of them, and already like made a couple $100 out of that. Just a couple hours there. So we just really happy about that. I see
Yeah.
that I'd flip that in the house here. Hey guys, we went to the bins and met up with Kristen, a rural squirrel, the other day. That was really fun. Gosh, yeah,
My
I don't know.
mom's here. Hi, Mom. Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, hey
Sorry.
Donna, how you doing? Welcome. And yeah, so I had a pretty good week of sales and fun. How about you, honey?
I did. I had a good week of sales this week. I mean, I wouldn't say it was great, but it's definitely picking up for me. I did, however, pick out a couple really beautiful dresses for my closet. And one of my favorite pieces that I picked out was actually Lane Bryant's really beautiful maxi dress, but it was red, white, and blue. Really beautiful, totally awesome for 4th of July. And that was a size 18, and just gorgeous. So that was one of the pieces I picked up this week that I really was excited about posting.
Yeah, perfect timing. Just getting to that there. So good deal.
Yeah. And lastly, I did find something that's really, really, really special, and that's by a brand called Lulus, Lulus. If you guys are watching and you haven't heard of it, Lulus. It's a wedding dress, a beautiful lace wedding dress. So that was nice to have as a.
I saw that. Yeah, that was very pretty.
Yeah, it's really pretty. So yeah, all in all, very grateful. Good week. Got some listings done, which is what I've been procrastinating. And so yeah, lots to be happy about.
Yeah,
Lots to be
absolutely.
happy about.
Absolutely.
So today we are going to
Yes.
be talking about selling on different platforms.
Right. So what we're going to be talking about, yes, exactly, is there's just so many different selling platforms out there if you're a reseller. And if you're starting, where do you start? What might be a good one to do? Which one is maybe a little bit easier, maybe a little bit user interface, or maybe it's a little bit easier with shipping. So if you're starting out, I don't know, let's just start out with some of these. Like the first one here would be to have like a Shopify store, or to own your own website, or have your own website out there, which gives you like complete control. There's no commissions or anything like that. You get to design your website, put this and that there, wherever you'd like. You can sell things on there. It's actually probably one of the best things that you could do, but probably the most confusing, because you have, yeah, I mean, there's just so much going on. You got to deal with
I'm like,
the
wait a minute, stop, hold up. How difficult is this to use for someone like me who can barely turn my phone on most of the time?
Okay, well, I mean, there's also websites out there that will help you build your website.
You
So
know it's true. That's why you're laughing. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, it can be easy, sweetheart. Even if you're not so technically inclined, there's websites out there like I went to. Here is let's see, actually. I'm going to share this with you here. This is actually my website, or our website. I started this not too long ago. I mean, actually, months ago, actually. I basically just started it. I hadn't really quite finished it. I haven't added any products or anything like that. I just added some pictures here.
Cute.
kind of like what I do. And also I got some affiliate links here where we can put our Amazon links, and also whatever. There's also, just different tabs. And this website right here is very easy to make, actually. It was from a site called youandI.com. And within like a week or two, I had this up and running, basically. And for like $200 or something like that, too. So very,
Wow.
very, yeah, very, very inexpensive to do that.
Wow.
Yeah. So, that's probably the first option and probably the best. But when it comes down to it, you probably want to start with a platform that's been established, like Amazon. Now, Amazon is probably the largest online retailer out there with over 1.6 billion United States Prime members, and that's just Prime members. That's not the other people that are just shopping without Amazon Prime accounts. So, if you want to get your products out there and seen, Amazon is definitely the way to go. They have the most traffic. They sell something like 4,000 products a minute or something like that. So it's just crazy how awesome Amazon can be. The fees on that, though, are actually pretty easy. It's either 99 cents per item that you sell, or if you plan on selling more than 40 items per month, you just want to do $39.99 a month for their professional account. Just makes it really easy to the fees wise anyway. But the downside to Amazon is that the user interface is not exactly the most user friendly, I would say. It's a little bit difficult to navigate around, to find your reports, to make listings. Actually, it can be fairly easy, but I actually had more experience with Amazon FBA more than anything. I've never sold anything directly like I would from eBay. It's always been FBA, which actually is really nice. You just send all your stuff in to the FBA warehouse. They take care of it. They sell it. When you sell it, you get paid.
Wait,
Yeah.
hold up. What's
Yes.
FBA?
Oh, I'm sorry. Fulfillment by Amazon. That
There
is
we
where.
go. I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, it's not an MBA. Okay.
Yep, the FBA, Fulfillment by Amazon. So yeah, you'd make listings really easily, and then you'd box everything up into one big package, send it into the warehouse, and they would sort it and sell it when it sells, and you just sit there and get paid. You're wiping your hands free of the inventory. It's a really great deal. Yeah.
So do you have to pay? So if you want to sell on Amazon, then like we would have to pay for shipping our items to the Amazon warehouse, or how does that work? Like, do you take it to a warehouse that's somewhere in the neighborhood and you dump it, or how does it? Who pays for it
Yeah.
getting there?
Sure, yeah. So once you have a big order ready to send in, so you have like 100 items, you're ready to send a big box in, you literally box everything up into one big box, and they give you a pretty good shipping discount. It's, from UPS. It's very inexpensive. I'm sure they got massive deals with UPS to get shipping really cheap. So you pay a really small fee to ship it to Amazon. So it's really not that bad. It's much less than paying, $5-10 per item that you're shipping on eBay or Poshmark or anything like that. So it's a good deal. It's fun, and maybe we'll get into it a little bit more here once we
Yeah.
get together and get things rolling. So it's a good thing
I'm
for sure.
interested in that. I'm interested in learning more about Amazon.
Yeah, absolutely. We will definitely do that. Also, I would say probably the next largest e-commerce place is eBay, with over 185 plus million users. It's probably more right now. And the fees on that one are 12 to 15%, and that's depending on the category that you're selling in. And then there's just a 30-cent transaction fee for all those. So that is actually pretty standard. Go ahead.
It says eBay 12 to 15% sale and then a transaction fee. It feels like it creeps up on you, the fees, when I'm on when I look on eBay. I feel like it's like 25 cents for this and another like 15% for this. So I guess this is like one of the transaction fees with 30 cents and
yeah, basically. Yep. Depending on the category, it's right around average like 13% or something, and then
How
They're
do
just
they decide which category gets charged more?
I mean, that's just up to them. I mean, it's set, so you just
They
I'm
figure
not
it
sure how
out.
they figure it out, but we just
Right,
gotta
sorry. I was like, who sits
comply.
there and goes, 12%, this one's 15%. I don't know.
Yeah, they decide all that, and we just have to comply, I guess.
I
But
got it. Okay, I got it. Cool.
um,
That's eBay. Yeah.
yeah, no, it is a really great platform. It's the one that I sell on most. I think it's with the amount of users, you can still get your products out there and seen by, a ton of people. It's also if you have an eBay store as well, it's really nice because you can run sales, you can do promotions, you can send buyers coupons. They have a lot of seller features. You get free shipping supplies every quarter if you have an eBay store. So if you upgrade, I think the first upgrade is like $20 a month for a basic eBay store. I had to upgrade to the next one because I had over like 1,000 listings or something, or there was a point where I had to upgrade or start paying more. So I'm at the $60 a month store there, which you get more free shipping supplies every quarter too, which is kind of cool. And so yeah, when you have the store, you can run the discounts and sales really easily. So that's also a really nice option. Now I see, yeah, it's like 10-15% for all these fees, but if you're looking at it as if you have your own website, you're not having to draw traffic to the website. You're not having to necessarily build a brand, even though you probably are on eBay, at some point. And you're not having to do any advertising and all that kind of stuff. So, and payment processing as well. Like, can you imagine getting 50 sales from 50 different states and then having to keep track of all that and pay all the sales tax to each of those states, because eBay does that for you. So
Right.
I find that fairly convenient and worth, the fees that we're paying in a way. If I look at
Yeah.
it that way, I try to look at it that way.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think this is a perfect segue into my favorite platform, which is Poshmark.
Right.
And I've been selling on Poshmark now for about 2.5 years. I did play around with eBay a little bit years ago, but never really got into it, like full on. Poshmark, I see here, thank you very much, around 100 million users. Below $15, there's a flat rate of like $2.95, and anything over that, there's a 20% commission over things that are $15. So ultimately, probably for what I sell, I'm paying 20% commission. Now, why I liked Poshmark, I really like the fact that they took care of the shipping and the shipping labels, and the fact that they just send it to me. And I know, like, I'm prehistoric dinosaur over here who has an ink printer, but I'm on my way to great bigger things. I'm on my way to a thermal printer, but
Yes.
I like it because, free shipping labels, free credit card processing, customer support, buyer protection if you're shipping stuff, which is really nice in case something, you have problems with something. Again, it collects all the sales tax and takes care of all of that for you. And, that's it. It's nice. You can gift wrap stuff. I don't know. It's nice. I like Poshmark. Overall, it works for me as a part-time seller and a mom running around, and I'll pay that little extra bit of commission because it does definitely make my life easier for sure.
Yeah. So that's so cool, honey. Poshmark is something that I've actually never made a listing on. I'm not sure how easy it is or how easy it is to use or anything like that. But obviously, I mean, you got like 80,000 followers or something, and you've been doing it forever, and you're just really good at finding clothes. So, and amongst other things, now you're learning so much. I'm just so proud of you. And
Thanks.
oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
And
I just don't have very much experience with computers. I mean, when everybody was in college doing computer stuff, I was very grateful and thankful, but I was traveling and working and shooting and photographing all over the place. So I never went to college and learned how to use computers, which really stinks. So when it comes to copying and pasting and going here and finding that and saying the right words, I'm not so good at it, but I have a very patient partner, so I thank you for that.
I think you're doing just Oh, I think you're just doing fantastic. You're doing great.
Oh, hi, Rural Squirrel. Oh, thanks for the compliment. I want to
Oh,
say
yep,
hi to Wendy. I say hi to your mama. She says hi.
yep, yep, my
Vintage
mom's in
Sports
here.
Lips. Hi, Justin Michelle. Kai's
Yep,
here.
we got Will, Reseller Madness in the house. What's up, man? Got yep, all the new people here.
Who
So
are most of you guys here eBay sellers? I would love to just pop in and who one word are you doing eBay, Poshmark, and then let's
I
continue.
actually had a question for you, honey, about Poshmark since I never really saw on it. So you say
Oh,
that there's basically like a flat rate for shipping. So you don't have to
yes.
like figure out, this is going to weigh 6 pounds and be over 20 inches. You don't have to figure all that out before you make the listing. It's just like flat rate.
Yeah, it's a flat rate. It's just about $8. I think they
Okay.
may have just raised it just a little bit, but it's about $8, and that's pretty much for anything you can cram into the USPS boxes. I
Yeah,
kind of try to stay away from large, oversized items because you're so good at the Franken boxing, but I'm not. So I try to stay I'm part-time, so I like things I can squash in comfortable boxes quickly. So
sure. I hear you.
that's but
So Vintage Sport Flip says eBay and Etsy. He sells on eBay and Etsy. And
eBay and Etsy.
yeah. And then
Etsy.
Kristen sells on eBay and Poshmark.
You
So
do, Kristen.
yeah.
Okay.
And I think
I
we're
found
actually
I found something for you, Kristen. I have it's so funny. Oh, I'll show you later.
it is too. Yeah, it's really cute. It's funny. So let's see.
um,
Oh yeah, so I think that actually brings us to our next one,
yeah.
which we were. Oh wait, whoops, go like that. There you go. Which is Etsy.
Yeah.
Etsy gets around or has around 100 million users around right now too. So all of these are getting up there as far as being able to get your items seen by a lot more people. Um, there's Etsy seems to be the cheapest as far as fees go, which is pretty cool.
Yes.
6.5, yeah, 6.5% per the sale, and then
Mhm.
just like eBay, it's like 3% plus a 25% transaction fee. A little bit different from eBay, but that's only like a total of like 10% all around. So that's something to take into consideration. Um,
Yes. And I like that platform. It has a really cool, groovy kind of vibe to it because it's got a lot of artists who create things. And but if you like, for instance, if I love to look at stuff but on my iPad in bed and pick out. But if you put in, for instance, like a silver bracelet, vintage silver bracelet, I noticed that a lot of listings and some listings of whatever come up from Etsy. I thought, oh, I thought that was just for artists making things that they created, but apparently it's for more than that. You can actually sell on it, which is
oh,
very
sure.
fascinating. I
Yeah.
literally did not know that.
Yeah, yeah. Well, my mom's cousin, Suzanne, she actually has been selling on Etsy for a really long time. She does like mostly like vintage like Bakelite jewelry, basically. Does really well. I believe her handle on Instagram is the Vintage Roads, I believe. If you want to check that out, that's my mom's cousin, or my cousin too, I suppose.
Yeah.
And yeah, she does really well on Etsy. So yeah, it's definitely out there, and let's see. Vintage Sport Flip says it's definitely craft heavy, but a lot of antiques and vintage items as well. There's less competition in those categories there. I suppose, yeah. Cool.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for that. Thank you for that info. That's really
Yeah,
helpful.
definitely.
Yeah.
So
Um,
so there's Etsy, is another one that you can start on. Now, the rest of these here, actually, I'm just going to put in like the last bunch here for like time purposes and all that kind of stuff. Um, So there's quite a few more here, and this is not covering every single online platform by all means, guys. This is maybe like the maybe top 10 most popular ones or something, and some of these are even more like local flip type things where you not even ship like Craigslist down at the bottom there. Everybody knows Craigslist. It's been around for how long, and I still don't think they offer shipping or anything like that. It's just local sales, but I've still made sales on Craigslist recently last summer. I'll still throw things on there once in a while just to get rid of big, large, heavy items and things like that I don't care to ship. So that's always an option.
That's cool.
Also, for more of a local sale, you can also do OfferUp or Facebook Marketplace. I'm kind of going from the bottom here. Those ones you can also do local. I've done both of those local, and I've sold on Facebook Marketplace with shipping. Things that don't sell on eBay, like I had a bunch of bike helmets, and you couldn't really sell those on eBay, so I had to bring them over to Facebook Marketplace and Mercari. I went to go sell those types of things that Facebook or eBay wouldn't let you. And also, there's a site called OfferUp too, or an app that you can also do locally or also ship as well. I've never shipped anything on that one, but the fees are 13% if you ship on OfferUp. So it's just like right around eBay. The Facebook Mark, yeah, yep, right, same fees for the most part.
One platform I did want to touch base on before we go. We always like to keep our videos somewhere around 30 minutes. Mercari. I do sell on Mercari. Now, I can't say I love them, and I can't say that I dislike them. I find that the fees, as you can see up here, 10%. Hey, right? That's not too bad. 2.9%, what, 30 cents transaction fee. Okay, so it's on the lower end, let's say, of commission wise. But I have I don't know if I know how to do it the right way, but I list things on there, and then people like it, and I do an offer, and it lets me do like a really good first offer. And then the second offer, it just feels like it's so low. I just feel like right off the top, they just chunk I don't know. I know there's people in here who will say, "Oh, Michelle, it's 15%," or there's a structure to it. But I go in there and I'll post my things and I'll give it one nice deduction, and then I just leave it. I just leave my stuff there because
Okay.
I can't afford to keep letting them mark my stuff down. Does anybody?
Okay.
I'm sure everybody's like, Michelle, there's another way to do it.
Are you talking about like the automatic markdown type thing that Mercari has? Like you can set it to a
No.
certain point that it'll
Yes.
go down to? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that is another thing. That's not what I'm talking about. So they have an automatic deduction where after 2 days or so, again, you guys, I'm not, I'm just telling you what I think. After a couple of days, it will automatically deduct, what is it, 15% or something from it for you, which is great. But then if somebody else comes up again and makes another offer for you, it seems like the offer you're allowed to offer them is way lower. Like they slash it. And sometimes I don't feel comfortable. So, I sell things once in a while, but yeah,
Okay.
I mean, Poshmark for me is my go-to.
I hear you. Yep, eBay's mine, and I do, I do sell on Mercari a little bit. I'm really not active on there anymore. I sold all the bike helmets, and I don't think I've listed much after that. So, but yeah, no, it is a really easy platform to make a listing on. Just sort of like Facebook Marketplace, just really simple, quick, fast forward. Not like eBay where you're filling in oodles of item details and have to have a good description and all that kind of stuff. So as far as ease of listing, Mercari, it sounds like Poshmark's pretty easy to list with.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I have my little I guess like my little process. I have my little process.
Okay.
It works fast for me. I have one more question,
Okay.
actually, for our friends here. I wanted to say thanks again for everybody showing up. Vintage Sports Flip, you're really contributing a lot to this. Thank you for all your info. Mom's here. Everybody's here. I wanted to ask a question about selling live. I wanted to talk to people who have been reselling for a while and who have tried either the Poshmark live platform or done Whatnot. Somebody
Mhm.
who is not being paid by them to say that they're great.
Okay.
I'm looking for somebody to have a real straight up, what was your experience with it? Because I'm not sure about Whatnot for me. Not saying never, but as of right now, not no, thank you so far. But I did apply for the Poshmark live selling opportunity, and I think I have to check my email, but I'm pretty sure that I got approved for that. But I think they take
Yeah.
20% or something.
Okay.
So
Well, yeah, congratulations. I hope
oh,
that works out. And well, it sounds like they're already taking 28%, right?
yeah. I don't know. You could take a little class, but I just was wondering, I want to say like some of my big wig friends, but I look up to all my friends here that have been doing this so much longer than I have. But I really would love your perspective on this. Do you guys think that this live selling is affecting our sales?
Hmm.
Do you think that it's like, the wave of the future and either you like jump on board or you're swimming out to the boat? What do
Well,
you think?
okay, so well, personally, I mean, I don't think it was going to be like, I don't think really it's hurting our sales that much. I don't know. I mean, yeah, if there's a lot of people doing it, sure, people are going to look for a better deal on Whatnot or the Poshmark Live and all that. But once it starts, I think it is going to start getting a lot bigger. But personally, I've not done a Whatnot auction, and there's a few reasons. Because it's just a whole different thing. You're going to start up and do it's gonna be a lot of fun. Obviously, I know it's going to be a lot of fun. I watch some shows, just having a great time, having fun. Um, and so that's really appealing to do something like that. But I think the biggest reason why I haven't tried my own Whatnot yet is because of the following. If you want people to be in there and bid on your items, you need to have them in there, and you need to direct them in there. And if you got 100,000 followers and you put the word out, you might get 100 people in there, hopefully bidding on your stuff, which you might get some good prices. But if you have 1,000 followers and you get 10 people in there bidding on, it's just a numbers game when it comes to live selling, I think. So if you're willing to take a hit when you have a smaller following, go for it. I'm gonna do that though. We're gonna have to start somewhere and get used to it and take those hits, I guess, and sell some things that we're okay with taking a hit on. I mean, I've got a ton of plush, just sitting in inventory all stale. I have a massive movie collection that I could Whatnot or
Oh
something.
my gosh.
I'd have to order like a couple thousand bubble mailers before I did the show. But
Packagement can hook us up.
yeah,
Packagement.
right. Yeah, packagement.com, guys. So I mean that's my perspective. Let's see if we got anybody saying anything here. We got
I have
um
I have
uh,
80,000 followers on Poshmark, and I yeah, I don't know. Poshmark I think might be a good fit for me just because I have the followers.
okay. Yep.
I
Um
think that it's the wave of the future though.
oh it's
Vintage
going to,
sports.
yeah. Yeah, he's saying again that he sold a lot on Whatnot, but it's just gotten frustrating selling pieces for a fraction of what you could on eBay, and that's exactly why I just Haven't really started yet. I'm gonna pull together some stuff that I don't care. I'm gonna take a hit on and do a show one day. And
I can help you.
yeah, I hope you're here to help me because
No,
it's very hard to do
we
in one
have
person.
to. I don't think you can do a live show, but maybe like I don't think you can do a live show without help. I mean, especially with clothes, holy cow.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, I mean, I do have to say that I've been watching the Poshmark platform because since my background is TV and film, I love obviously being in front of the camera and talking and selling and sharing and inspiring and whatever. But yeah, I feel like um everybody wants to be the star of their own show, right? Who doesn't? I mean, look at YouTube. Why do you think YouTube's so popular? Because everybody wants to be the star of their own show. I mean, how fun is that? Serious. So
Yes.
I think the wave of the future is going to be more of this kind of selling. And I did find out a girl who is selling. She had some really nice stuff, I have to say. But she was starting at decent prices, like $15. That's still low for what I would do for something. But, if I've had it in my closet and it's a cute little pair of Lululemons, but they've been in there for 8 months, hey, I'll get rid of them for 15, $18, whatever. But you just, I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
no, it's
cracking.
yeah. I don't know. We'll get started and love it. I'm sure.
We'll do a video about it. It makes me
Yeah.
nervous. Collins on the Move says, Kristen, right? Kristen, yeah.
Chrissy, yep. She says,
Christy, yeah, Christy.
um,
She said she loves Whatnot, and it's a lot of fun. So that's cool. What do you sell on Whatnot? I'm just curious. Yeah, so that's about it. I'm waiting for that confirmation for Poshmark, and then I think next time you come to visit me, I'm putting you to work. And
oh, okay.
we'll do a Poshmark show, and
All right. Well, okay. Well, maybe I'll plan a whatnot show for the next day. No, that'd be pretty
you
great
could
too.
do one this weekend. You could do one on Saturday night when I'm in Minneapolis.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see.
So as far as starting to resell, as far as trying to understand the platforms and where to start and which one is more difficult than the other, and trying to break down the fees and make them, something that we can understand, us people who don't. I think that it's pretty much what eBay, Shopify, eBay, right, and Etsy were the three. The three that had the best. Yeah, Etsy for fees. Number one is Shopify, right? That's no fees, but you have to do all your work.
Yep.
Number two is Etsy, and that is 6.5% sale plus 3% and 25% transaction fee. And then
actually Facebook Marketplace would be the cheapest. It's only 5%, but that's
okay. My bad.
No, but that's probably the least used one, honestly. I mean, it's just sort of on here. I use it once in a while, not much anymore, just like Mercari.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, those are the good ones for fees. And as far as like ease of use, what would you say? Poshmark, Etsy, and Mercari.
Yeah. Poshmark is just, for me, it's just the easiest all the way around.
Okay.
Just the easiest. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Well, we hope you guys that's gave you a little bit of info on what other platforms are out there, especially if you're just getting to starting and reselling. It can be really confusing on where to start. So hope that helps. And just know that 63% of all shopping starts online. So just be thankful for the business that you're in. We're resellers. We're right on the forefront of those sales. So keep on listening, everybody. Yeah.
Yeah. I always say, and it sounds so funny, but it's true. Like, it's so fun to be a part of, and this is sort of maybe hippie-ish a little bit and kind of deep, but it's fun to be a part of like that moment where someone, don't freeze up on me now. Come on, computer. Come on. It was so good. It's like, and you guys are like, you cool resellers who've been doing this for a while out there will understand that moment that you convince that person that they need something that's going to make them happy. Like they feel that like, oh my God, I have to have that. Right. Like we as small business owners and being in the reselling, like whether it's a back massager, like the one you sold from the bins when we were there, or whether
Yeah.
it's like a pair of those beautiful, were they Bergdorf Goodman suede shoes? Like there's that moment where you inspire someone and excite someone to buy something. And I think that it's a privilege to be a part of that moment of joy that someone feels as quick as it is. I think about that and it makes me super happy. I'm a big dork.
No, I'm completely with you. I mean, every single sale is somebody, you're helping somebody find what they need or want, So I mean, it's really satisfying. It really is. Yeah.
It is. It is
Yeah.
really. It is, and
Mhm.
it's nice that we have the opportunity to make people feel really great in such a short period of time, and they get so excited to get it in the mail. I don't know, whatever. I'm a big sap. So
Yeah.
well said, Michelle Collins on the move. Oh yeah, thanks. Yeah, no, it's true. It's true, guys. So thank you so much for spending time with us. And we've been having fun doing these shows ourselves the last couple of weeks because we're so busy with social media and we always have fun stuff to talk about. But if you're interested in joining us and you want to sit in, you want to talk about not only thrifting and reselling, but perhaps something else in your life that you are really committed to and you love. And, maybe it's a charity, maybe I don't know. Let us know. Reach out to us. We would love to spend some time with you. And I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. We hope to see you again next week. And don't forget, we're going to wish a early happy Mother's Day to everybody out there. Happy Mother's Day tomorrow, everybody.
Yes. And if you are new here and you haven't hung out with Dustin and I before, we love to talk about reselling. We love to talk about people who are passionate about things in their lives. We love to talk about anything that is happy and good vibes and just all around, positivity. Like and subscribe, please, because we really enjoy sharing info with you guys to save money and also, having a little fun along the way. So again, thanks for joining us and we'll see you next week. And I'm going to be visiting Dustin in Minneapolis. So it'll be something exciting, I'm sure.
I cannot wait, honey.
Me too. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye, guys. Take care.